So before this video starts, I just want to say thank you to everyone for getting the channel to 100 subscribers. It has been a slow uphill battle to get there so far, so thank you to everyone. I know a lot of you guys are from my Instagram, so I will see you guys on there, but to anyone else that followed me through any other forms, thank you for all the support so far. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. It means a lot to me that you guys are enjoying the content. Let me know what you guys like to see, if you would like to see more videos of something like this. I know a lot of people are here for the Honda related stuff because we do have Will in his Type R, Matt in the RSX, my Civic. We also have some other cars like Ryan's STI, Billy's Evo that you will be seeing shortly, and my friend Nick as well, who has a E36 M3 which he just recently got, who you have not yet met, but you will definitely see him on the channel soon. Race season is starting, so we will definitely be seeing some videos of the autocrosses and stuff. We have one coming up next weekend, and just stay tuned for videos like that. Let me know if you guys like it. Give me a sub if you like them. Give me a like. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. So I'm going to stop ranting and just get into the video quick. So we're back out here in the garage with Will and his 18 Type R. He's taking off the wheels right now. Will, say hi.
Hello!
So we are going to be doing some small installations for his car. We got Ryan out here too. And what we have in store is a Hasport motor mount. It's a 70A rear motor mount that goes from the subframe to the bottom of the engine. This is the same one that I have in my Civic. We got lug nuts and new wheels. We also have a PTP intake blanket. So these wheels are Federal RSR. These are 255, 35, 18. You can kind of see it on the top of here. These are not like the crazy track ones like the RSRR, but these are still high performance and definitely better than some things you could get. But this is still definitely a budget tire. Has these on VMRs.
18 by 9.5 with a plus 45 offset.
If you didn't hear him say that, it's 18, 9.5, plus 45. So Will's going to be taking off the back wheels right now. We're going to throw these on, and then we're going to do the subframe. So we got the back wheel on really quick. Didn't think that would be too much fun to watch. So we did end up getting the jack to work again. So we were able to get both wheels out the ground, so you can see. Will is just taking off the other side right now. And I just want to show you these lug nuts. They're actually pretty interesting. So it takes this really interesting shape. It's like a, it's like a spline almost that goes inside. So they're really hard to steal, I would say. But these are forged steel lug nuts. So they were definitely a pretty penny, but they look actually really nice.
They're Project Kicks.
Project Kicks.
Half of why they're expensive.
And then these are the VMR wheels. These are 18 by 9.5 plus 45 if you guys are interested in getting a set for your Type R. This is just the general fitment. It's not too wide, it definitely sticks out a little bit more, but with some extra adjustment with an alignment and some extra camber, you can get this to tuck really nice. This is just on springs right now, so if you did put coils, you could definitely get this lower. It also hasn't really settled. The e-brake was up before, so it hasn't really dropped back down all the way. So right now we are just taking off this plastic under tray. The metal under tray is already out. So there's just these few clips right here, and then right where his hat is where the motor mount is, which we're going to be changing. So there's the one bolt right there, and then the two, the one through bolt. One side already is held in place, so you just have to take the one bolt out, and that is it. We got the Hasport 70A in now, and we're going to start working on the intake blanket up top. So I'm going to do a little voiceover as Will starts to take apart the intake for his Type R. So first off, we're just taking off a lot of the brackets for the hose lines and stuff. Obviously these are going to have to come out if the intake is going to come out. As we keep going along, I try and show everything, but then Will gets in the way of some of the shots, so there's just a video of his back. So I'm going to try and explain everything. Most of it is really just getting everything else out of the way, and then there's only two bolts that really hold the intake onto the turbo itself. So the big pain is just all the brackets, and especially the one down by the bottom corner. There's the one bracket that holds like 2 or 3 different lines, which will eventually need to be taken out of the way. So we just took the intake off of Will's Type R. You can kind of see the turbo blade right here. Wow. So Will just took out his intake for his Type R, and now we have the PTP turbo blanket, or intake blanket, sorry, and the wires that are going to go into it as well. So this blanket has these little nips here, so that way this is going to wrap around and keep the intake blanket on tight. So we just put the PTP intake blanket on for Will's Type R. The weird thing about this though is that it still has the Earth Dreams thing showing, which is strange that they do that. But it does cover up one of the brackets here for this piece. So you guys are going to have to rewire or zip tie it in another place or something. So it's just basically going to be a reinstallation of how it just came out before.
Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. I know you do. 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 Send me. Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. You send me. You send me. Darling, you.
So the DSLR died, so I just hopped over to the GoPro really quick just to finish up this video. It's mostly just going to be a time lapse of Will just putting everything back together at the end here. So really it was just taking the entire intake out. There's a lot of bolts down here for the actual turbo itself, and then mostly brackets. And I can see him putting the rest of the intake back together. This is the Pure Oil Stage 1 if you didn't see it in the last video of his car.
And what's not pictured is the high flow filter inside.
The rest of his engine bay is put back together. We got the cover on. We put the intake blanket on. This bracket is not really supported in the way that it should be, but that's not really an issue. We just kind of jammed it in place. The intake and everything is back together, and I think we're going to be done with Will's car for the rest of the night, and then I think we're going to try and do Matt's car and his shifter cables. So that's going to wrap it up for Will and his Type R. If you are interested in knowing any more about the Type R or the install, I know I kind of brushed over some things kind of quickly. Definitely look into the comments or ask me or Will on Instagram. I'll put both our Instagrams right here and here. Will also has a PTP turbo blanket coming in that we just installed today, which is a couple days from when this was actually filmed. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely check this out. Stay subscribed. Give me a like. Let me know if this was helpful. If you like a video kind of like this, I know I do some install-ish kind of videos. We're also going to do an oil change on his car soon because his is needing one. So if you guys like the Type R, let me know. You guys will definitely be seeing more of him on the channel. We also have some more of Matt and the RSX coming up, and Ryan, as well as my car now that it is officially on the road. So if you follow me on Instagram, you can check me out, stay more in the loop with things. So yeah.